What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know whether or not the Grim Reaper took a once in millennium vacation or something, 1 week vacation or 2 week vacation, and now that he's back on the job, there's a crazy backlog, and this is the result. I don't know whether that what's going on. I really don't. But like I said yesterday, I've never seen a week like this before. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard now. John Amos, the legendary John Amos, best known for playing the patriarch of the Evans family, James Evans Sr., on the hit 1970s CBS sitcom Good Times, and for earning an Emmy nomination for his role in the seminal 1977 mega hit miniseries Roots, has died. He was 84 years old. His publicist, Belinda Foster, confirmed the news of his death Tuesday. Interestingly, he actually passed away on August 21st. So I don't know why they waited so long, but I'm assuming it got something to do with the situation that Casey Amos, his son, and his sister had dealing with the father. I think it has something to do with that. I'm guessing, but anyway, John Amos, as I said, played James Evans Sr. on Good Times, which featured one of television's first black two-parent families. The show was produced by Norman Lear and co-created by actor Mike Evans, who co-starred on All in the Family and The Jeffersons. And Good Times ran from 1974 to 1979, as I said, on CBS. Also want to note that the real creators of the show were Mike Evans, and I think his name is Monty Evans. I believe still alive. Norman Lear screwed Monty Evans. If you look into that situation, it is what it is. He screwed him. He screwed a lot of people over. But anyway, that show was John Amos told Time Magazine 3 years ago that Good Times was the closest depiction in reality to life as an African American family living in those circumstances as could be. And this is the thing I like about his portrayal. Over the years, the black TV dad has become marginalized. The black TV dad has become the performance of the black TV dad has become more buffoonish, and the black TV dad has become emasculated. Now you've had some solid other TV dads, Cliff Huxtable, Carl Winslow, of course, Uncle Phil, Philip Banks. But James Evans, he was that father that I could relate to because my father was old school. Okay. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. A lot of families now, a lot of these kids, I should say, need a James Evans. If we had a James Evans for every household, we wouldn't be dealing with a lot of this bullshit we're dealing with right now in our communities. And I'll say that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up how after the first two seasons, Norman Lear, had beef with him. I think, if I'm mistaken, John Amos wanted more money. At that time period, Carol O'Connor, who of course played Archie Bunker in All in the Family, actually missed some episodes of All in the Family because of a contract dispute. But ultimately, he got his money. Same thing happened with Red Fox. Red Fox, missed some episodes of Sanford and Son because of money. He came back. That's why they written into that whole situation. They wrote into the script that he went to St. Louis and Grady came to the episode because they were teasing with the thought of erasing Red, but that wouldn't have worked. So they gave Red his money. John Amos felt like he deserved more money. Norman Lear also got annoyed because John Amos dared to criticize some of the buffoonery going on with the show, in particular, the J.J. Evans character, the Junior. He thought that the character was coming too buffoonish. And John Amos had a point. Because after he was written out of the show he died in a car accident. That's why, if you look at the third season at the end, John Amos wasn't appearing as much. And then the very beginning of the fourth season, I think it was, they just totally wrote him out with that BS, But a lot of his criticisms were well-founded. Look what he did to Michael. Michael went from being the midget militant, I know that's a slur now, but he went from being the midget militant and wanted to be a Supreme Court justice to becoming JJ Light toward the end of that series. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that just pissed me off with that show, man. Like Florida Evans, the fact that so quickly after James died, they wrote that Carl character in there. Esther Rolle had a problem with that. She said, look, Florida would never remarry after being with James, especially that quickly. So she left the show. She came back the last season. The Carl character just disappeared. But anyway, let me get into this, man. Among John Amos's film credits were Let's Do It Again with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier. Y'all know I love that movie. Mongo Slave. He was, Kansas City Mac, I think his name was. Coming to America with Eddie Murphy in his 2021 sequel, Die Hard 2. Mr. McDowell. Leave him alone, McDonald's. Medea's Witness Protection and Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. He was in Ice Cube's and Dr. Dre's 1994 video, Natural Born Killers. I also remember him being in The Players Club with him and Faison Love played cops. And you remember Bernie Mac? You better back off me, Jack. I'll blow your ass back to Chicago. Oh, you wrong, man. You wrong. All that free pussy. I done hooked you up with, motherfucker, me, motherfucker. Let me stop. Just having some flashbacks. Shit don't make no motherfucking sense. But, he played, of course, in Roots. And in Roots, of course, that series, that miniseries was absolutely phenomenal. They were getting audiences. They knew it was going to be big, but that series, I think, was getting audiences of like 70, 80, 90, I think approaching or exceeding 100 million people. Like the nation was captivated by Roots. And of course, in that series, John Amos landed the role of the adult Kunta Kinte. Of course, LeVar Burton played him as a younger man. And of course, he was the centerpiece of Roots, based on Alex Haley's novel set during and after the era of slavery in the United States. The miniseries was a critical and ratings blockbuster. And Amos earned one of its 37 Emmy nominations. Born John Allen Amos Jr. on December 27, 1939 in Newark, New Jersey. He was the son of an auto mechanic. He graduated from Colorado State University with a sociology degree and played on the school's football team. Before pursuing acting, he moved to New York and was a social worker at the Vera Institute of Justice, working with defendants at the Brooklyn House of Detention. He had a brief professional football career playing in various minor leagues. He signed a free agent contract in 1967 with the Kansas City Chiefs But Coach Hank Stram encouraged Amos to pursue his interest in writing instead. He had jobs as an advertising and comedy writer before moving in front of the camera. Old school heads may remember him being on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, playing Gordie Howard, the weatherman, from 1970 to 73. As the show's only black character, he played straight man to bombastic anchor Ted Baxter. He was a frequent guest star on The West Wing, and his other TV appearances included Hunter, The District, Men in Trees, All About the Andersons, 2.5 Men, and The Ranch. In 2020, Amos was inducted into the New Jersey Hall of Fame. He served in the New Jersey National Guard. He is survived by a daughter, Shannon, a former entertainment executive, and Kelly Christopher, known as KC, a Grammy-nominated video music director and editor. They were from his first marriage to Noelle Mickelson, who he met in college. His second marriage to actress Lillian Layman also ended in divorce. John Amos, gone at the age of 84. May he rest in peace.